Howdy, howdy, y'all. Yeah, I'm out here in my backyard today. Got stuff loaded up in my truck. We've been at the Polk County Youth Fair showing pigs all weekend long. And I come back home and I got packages. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them up, check them out. I know what they are. One of them is gonna be a new Tokes pot to take the place of that one because that's a little big and bulky in my backpack. I'm trying to minimize the bulk. And this is a new Osprey backpack. That's an old one. I'll show you all that. That's a Teton. And here's the Apex that I've been using. And it's pretty good, but it's a 35 liter. This one here is a 65 liter. And this is a 50, so we'll see if I can cram everything in it and it fit the way I hope it will. So let's check it out. All right, so first off, we're gonna check out this tote. I'm gonna open the package, pull it out, show you the difference between this and what I was using that. All right, let's check this thing out. Tokes 750. Let's see. There ain't nothing in it, just the pod itself, but I've got this in comparison to this. So that's gonna save a lot of room in my backpack. I don't have a gas canister that'll fit in this just yet, but I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna have to order it. I stopped by Dick's today, they didn't have one. Walmart only has the bigger sizes. Let me see if I can. Alright, see, that ain't gonna fit. So I gotta get the smaller size for this. Alright, you can really see the difference with them side by side. Look at that. That's what I've been toting around. And it's fine because it fits the bigger gas canister, but I'm worried about these sharp edges poking in my backpack and wearing down spots. This is just, it doesn't fold down. Wish it would. This is just a garage find. And reason it ain't in there right now is because I was making hot chocolate this weekend. It was cold at the youth fair. And it works real good for that. But here's the Tokes. It's titanium. Heck of a lot lighter than that. And like I say, it won't be quite as bulky in my backpack. And all I gotta do is boil water in it and make coffee in the morning. It's not like I'm trying to make a gourmet meal out there. But like I said, I gotta get the smaller gas canister. Gonna have to end up ordering it through Amazon. So, all right, let's see if we can get into this box and check that backpack out. I haven't even looked at it. I opened it up. It is cut open, but I haven't even touched it. We've been so busy over the weekend. So we'll see if we can fit all of that into this, which we should. That's a 35 right here. And I said Apex, but it's an ampex. I think it's a knockoff, but it's a really cool backpack. I really like it. It's starting to bust at the seams trying to put everything in it. So let's see. All right, before we open this box up, what I said we was gonna do, I just want to talk about this backpack and that backpack a little bit and show you kind of like what I like and what I didn't. All right, to start off with, I got the Hiker 37, the Teton. This was my first backpack. Always a jet flying over. It's got these back little zipper pockets. I'm not a big fan of that. There's a lot of room in it. I love the little area where you can put supposedly your sleeping bag, but I put my tin in there. It kept it away from all the other stuff, so when it's dirty, it was isolated. The pockets on the side really aren't that big or deep. The waistband, the hip belt, has one pocket on one side, But the other side is nothing. They really could have used it there. I ended up adding a shoulder strap or a water bottle to tote the bottle. But it totes really well. I've hauled some pretty good weight in it. If I go to tote a camp chair and all that stuff, it can handle it. You know, it's just it's not my favorite, just say that, but it's still a good backpack. Let's check this one out now. All right, this 35 liter is an awesome backpack. Actually, it was only 125, 140 bucks, somewhere around there. You can get the actual 55 liters for $149 right now. They got awesome options. Shoulder strap pockets. I added that so I can fit water. But it's got the hip belt. Let me turn around here. You can see the side pockets are plenty deep. I got my tent poles in there, water bottle. But yeah, I got hip pockets on both sides, and they're pretty deep and pretty big. It's got graduations so you can change, you know, whatever your torso size is, it'll fit. It's got the stretchy bungee in the back. You can put damp clothes or put flip-flops and dirty stuff back there. But it's got in the brain here, it's got a little couple, I think 1, 2, and underneath. Let's see if I can get out of there without losing everything. Yeah, there's another little area there. And for a 35 liter, I got everything that I tote in it. It just is kind of busting at the seams. Now, I think the quality is where this backpack comes in, because on one hike, I had my sleep pad there. I had it hanging from here and it started to come loose, and I ended up jimmying up a couple of little straps to hold it on there. But I think that's an awesome backpack, honestly. I'm hoping what's in here is at least as good as that, because this one's twice as much money. But this one should have a lifetime warranty on it, or fix or repair warranty. So let's finally get in this box. All right, I got it out of the box here. This is the Atmos AG 50. Telling you, I haven't even really looked it over. We've been so busy over the weekend. I had a sneak peek. I opened the box, but other than that, I haven't done anything with it. But I really want to compare it to the 35 liter that I'm toting, because that 35 liter has really got all the little tricks that I like on it. But what I do like about the Teton is that tent area, well, the sleeping bag compartment, which this is what this is, I'm hoping. And then I can put my tent in there and save all the rest of the area for my sleeping bag and other whatnots and everything else. First impressions, I like the color. I may have to look how to adjust it. I never have one. Next thing we do is find out if it can fit everything in here. It should. It's a 50. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty out this backpack, and I'm gonna try to lay everything out on a little mat area here. Clean the back of my truck up a bit, lay it all out. Show you what I got that's going in there, and then pack it all in there. All right, y'all, here's a side-by-side comparison. 35 and the 50. You can see they're very similar. I think where this one is gonna have the edge is where the sleeping bag compartment is at. But the barrel, the body, almost looks the same length. So I'm telling y'all, this Ampex brand, they're making a pretty good little bag. Only had that one little issue, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true representation of 35 and 50, but boy, they sure look similar. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stuff all of this stuff back in there. And yeah, my sleeping bag, I don't put no compression bags or anything in it, or my tent. I just kind of like the cram motion. Stuff it down in there and finds its home. I actually carry a for real pillow because I gotta get my sleep. Tent stakes, we'll see if they need to go on the outside or inside of this bag, not sure yet. Toiletries, food bag, water filter. Here's a battery bank for all my electronics. You see all that stuff, medicines, extra socks, shirt, underwear, the tote pot, which I'm planning on adding. So let's get to stuff and see how it turns out. All right, as I started to kind of really look this bag over, that's definitely where they get the extra liters from, because these two backpacks almost look very much the same size. But right here, this compartment here is your extra liters, and that's where I'm going to put my tent. I'm going to stuff all the green, probably minus the poles, and maybe even my my raincoat and stuff in there with it. Anything that kind of gets wet is going to go in there. All right, y'all, let's see if I can get this tent to fit in here. Just the old stuff method. Just cram it. It'll find a spot. So hopefully the strings and tie downs don't get all tangled up. We'll deal with that later on. This is the rain fly. And this is the ground tarp. Well, like a glove, but there ain't nothing else in it yet. So now we gotta stuff all this stuff right down on the barrel. All right, I'm gonna put a bag down in there. I'd like to have a heavier, dutier one, but I use this in case it rains and I don't got my rain fly on or something like that, to put my pillow and my sleeping bag in. Now we go with the sleeping bag. This is a Kelty, I believe it's a Kelty 20 degree. It's done me pretty good. I stayed in some 30-degree weather and I was fine. Synthetic backpack. Yeah. Cosmic synthetic. I don't know. Just bought it on Amazon. Seems to work though. We'll try this cram method and see what happens. That seems to stuff in there a tad bit easier than that 35. Let's do the old Wise Owl pillow. All right, that's all in there. You just keep cramming it down. All right, next up, got my sleeping pad. KOR Outdoors, about the cheapest thing you can buy. Pretty much a, I don't know, some sort of raft you'd use in a pool, seems like, but it's all right. I'll put it down, and then I'll put my little egg carton mat down on top of it. Seems to work. I think I'm gonna stick my tent stakes inside on this one. Should be enough room. All right, what else we got? We got the toques. So much room for activities now. Toiletries and food. That food takes up a lot of room. Not 100% sure where I'm gonna put this just yet. Water filter's gonna go up in the brain area. Oh, I got my puffy jacket. Don't always need it, but it's nice to have. It's light, it's compact. It goes in. I usually got flip-flops too, like camp shoes, but I don't got them out here. Guess I'm taking the tags off. Nah, I better hold off. All right, water filter. We'll put it on the very top. Very tip-top water filter. Medicines, toothbrush, battery chargers. They'll go underneath. And I'm just stuffing this in here now. I'll find a real good, I'll probably have to mash down on it a little bit more, but it'll be good. Almost everything. Some hand towels, hand warmers. Headlamp, that'll go in with electronics. All right. Clothes, rain jacket. I think I'm gonna try to put the rain jacket where the tent goes. And the clothes, I'll probably put them in the barrel, in the body of the bag. A little bit of a learning curve with this. Just trying to figure it out. Let's see if I can put my rain gear in where the tent's at. Boy, she's snug. Still thinking maybe bringing the tent poles and putting them on the outside. It's in there though. I'll be danged. Alright, bug spray. Stays on the back. Got me a little snot rag. Wipe my eyeglasses. We'll hook it on the back. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, that's stiff. Wow. That thing is tight. So I don't have a water bottle holder right here yet, but I'm gonna take it off of probably the 65 because I got two. I'm gonna take it off of the 65 liter, leave it on the 35. That way, I don't know. I feel like I'm still gonna use that 35. I don't think I'm gonna use the 65 no more. And then I got my Garmin inReach. I'm gonna clippy right there. And put on my pad. Oh boy, that feels pretty good. It's not really loaded down. I don't have water in it, but I've got most of my food. We'll see. I think I like it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all have this particular backpack or the Ampex. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sleeping pad on here. I just realized something else. I didn't even see this. So my tent stakes are right here, inside. But there's a whole nother way on the side to get into it. I didn't even know that. I may be able to leave my tent stakes there. Not the stakes, but the poles. That's pretty neat. I didn't know that. Cram a water bottle inside. You could put another one in this way. That way when you're hiking, you can grab it a little bit easier. Oh boy. There's a side pocket on the other side too. Same deal. That's awesome. You ain't got to lift the whole brain off and everything. Yeah, it's getting a little bit heavier. A little bit of water on there. This thing fits really well, which I actually bought it for my size. When I got the Ampex one, it's just a buy one fits all, as best I know. This right here is trekking pole for storing trekking poles. Put them in the little bottom holder. You collapse them, of course, and then you can pull it tight, and then there they are. All right, I think I'm gonna detach off that 65 liter and put a water bottle holder here. All right, y'all, I've added the water bottle holder on the strap. Got my stow and go trekking poles there. that's pretty cool. As you're walking, you don't have to stop. You can just stow them away. That's something that the 35 liter didn't have. So, but all in all, I've got it all loaded up. I think it's, I mean, it feels good. It feels better than the other one. I'm not gonna lie, it's really, it'll hug your body. Feels more like it's holding on to you than you carrying it. But, you know, 10, 20, 25 miles, we'll see what the difference is. But as of now, I'm pretty impressed by it. Also, here coming up pretty shortly, probably the end of February 22nd-ish or so, I plan on trying to hike the Ocean to Lake Trail from Lake Okeechobee to Jupiter Beach, Florida, and Hobe Sound area down there. 62 miles, probably mostly water right now. We got a lot of water this winter, at least down there. So, but I'm looking forward to it. We've kind of planned it. I'm hoping to hike it with a buddy of mine. And if he can't get it off, I guess I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna park at the beach, get a shuttle over to Okeechobee and go from there. But as for now, this is all I got for today. Got my new backpack, my new toques, and I'm ready to go. I wish I could have hiked this weekend. Didn't have a chance, but there's always another weekend. But we'll catch y'all soon on the next hike. Appreciate y'all watching. Talk to y'all later.